Easy to find.
Manning the second level of that defense along with Azeez Al-Shire for the Texans. Well, let's play Corum rather on that last carry.
Oh.
Red brought up a good point about the time, and this is, Stafford knows Puka. The routes he's running there, he's run those 8 routes. I think they could run those in their sleep, but Devontae just didn't have time to work with him to see, that timing and that comfort level of, okay, we got this call. I know you're going to be here in certain steps, and with Puka, they can do that either.
Yeah, and, they'll figure it out. As long as everybody's healthy, they will figure it out. Yeah. And look, they may figure it out with a win in their pocket. They think they're going there. From SoFi Stadium, 14-9 Rams on.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Wake up.
And the Bruins will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch on the left. Lots of running room. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score.
Messing him in the beginning.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Wisconsin. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he's going to bring this one out. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Bruins. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. They get to him.
Oh, no way.
It's complete on the right side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
They played me.
Man, it's
that
so
was
nice
that
to
was
have a
definitely supposed to be mine.
Flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Take some time for those routes to get down the field.
That boy athlete that he threw the ball, he threw the ball over.
The ball down the field and makes the big play. Nice touch.
Just made me run past it.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll try to get outside. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh, am I doing good? Oh. He a freshman? Yeah, he ain't used to the punishment.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind.
You gotta get used to that college punishment.
From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood
I think you're supposed to punt it, but you can go for it. I mean,
to make the tackle to force the punt.
If
That
that's
is
what you want
so
to do.
well done.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2.
Yeah, but it's the first quarter. I think it's like late in the game is when you're supposed to go for it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
So that's cool. We
I love that
talked it
play
over.
call on
It's
4th
fine.
down. You know, the entire defense
I'm
was
just playing
zoning
against
in on
people.
that
You
running
know,
back, thinking he
wanting to
was
punt
maybe
it,
going
so.
to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the deep.
Picked off! What a play by this defense! Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UCLA!
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback.
Much as I would say, that would be crazy. I've been seeing it more and more in real life.
The extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
On the outside line, but far away
Wisconsin
from the ball.
quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots. But it won't be an offense with Wisconsin that it's opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times a game.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
A strike downfield. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He didn't even hit the ground at no point.
Winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Badger. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Maybe I read. No, maybe it said Bruce Real. I don't know who else heard.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
Both of them, number 18, that back there. I think he was the one that just ran it back.
Will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the
Yeah,
second.
one play corner and one play wide receiver, and they like supposed to be, but it's the video game. Like I can't change their numbers. Like
down here to open the period.
They NIL athletes. I was trying to figure it out too because I couldn't tell which one was my guy or not.
Under fire. He's got the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Gets open down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
You got to hold on to that.
That's a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh,
and the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in
I ain't been outside. I woke up, started watching football. Ate, got my stomach full, and took a nap for afterwards.
And they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction
my girl's
this
outside
program is
for a minute.
headed.
I stuck outside briefly with her, but I went outside.
A huge confidence builder for this
I was still standing in the doorway.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
I don't think you've run 30 plays on offense
this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield.
Goodness, they just laid a bunch of shit down.
Down the middle. The 10, and he got away.
He broke one tackle, but his folks got laid down around him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. He uncorks one deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, they've just put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
All season long, we've been watching this defense.
That backside dude is always able to make a play on
the
that.
#1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Got it set up on the outside. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
So they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. And he'll ramble to the 30.
Right past.
Finally knocked down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Vincent. Turning it on.
Almost broke him,
They stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback running on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long come. Just steamrolling the defense. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Floating away. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally,
you almost snuck that pass into to him, though.
I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what?
And then at the same time, it was almost big.
You're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They corral it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
11-yard line.
I ain't know I had nobody over there.
As they try to put one up.
That was my zone.
Looks as if we have an injury on that.
That was my zone. Oh shit! Got me with another play action. Like,
to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And that incomplete pass.
no way that fucking D-lineman committed rush to rush upfield.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out
And as I was throwing the ball, turning with the
but that
pass.
did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Okay, so 9-3 like that.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
On 3rd down, going up top.
Bro, yo, guys on defense keep running into my dudes on offense, man. I ain't liking it. They ain't calling shit.
Got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here.
See you, Charlie. That's how you were playing against me when Daniel had him. I couldn't get his ass blocked for nothing. He's straight. He ain't like that.
It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Oh, okay. I thought that's how you call timeout.
Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Badgers will boot it away to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help him with on the return? And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And he's almost to that first down marker.
I'm so surprised, though. They say y'all the number one rush defense in at least in the conference. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what they surprised, though. That's what got me. But they stopped the run, it sounds like. They ain't got no problem with that shit.
Looking downfield. It's Malayama. Grab near the marker. It's Marshall. He'll open up to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He wants to change this route. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down.
Wow.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers. And
man, didn't get that pick. I couldn't even be mad. Like,
you know this guy's a weapon.
I don't exactly know how the ball got in the air when I threw it and hit him in the hands.
Not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
I mean, he insecure.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Starters to open the year on opposite teams. How about Aaron Rodgers on this day? 4 touchdowns.
Quarterback will keep it.
Hey.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Bruins will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Handoff to Jones. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. Into the secondary on the right.
I didn't know he was going to break the damn first tackle.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field.
I mean, you ain't had to punt that bitch either, though. That's what I mean. Like, I get the...
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
I mean, I got to stay on pace with you.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line.
Well, I got to stay on pace with you.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Going for a run play. It don't matter if it's...
Got to give the defense credit.
Who I hand the ball off to?
Anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
To the air. It's Iamaleava. Looking to scramble. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Creates a little space. Quarterback gets the first down.
Oh, two terrible angles.
Loose on the right. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
He wants to throw it. Got
God
rid
damn it,
of
tight
it in a
end.
hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That's 3 drops.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the...
Yeah, he peeled my boy off of him, though. I didn't know he was going for a steal for him at no point.
This first one is down for sure, and the other one looks like the heel got down.
It is, in fact, a touchdown. So, Tesla had a touchdown in each of the preseason games. Now has his first real touchdown.
Go to your third down back. Go to your power back as well.
Their first win, a big one in the division, knocking off the Lions.
Oh, you just have to shift him down. Just take him all the way to the bottom. And then make sure he ain't in on third down and your power back.
Yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He's a big dude to be an East-West playmaker. He's stocky. He like as big as my look like he about as big as my linebacker. Like he looks bigger than 33.
Snap it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one. Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
I ain't trying to play dirty. We're gonna do the shit legally. We're gonna punish them. That's all.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see what 25 talking about.
Wants to go up top. Gonna try to pop one over the screen.
Broke that first time. We're gonna try and get all these running back and hit up on all of them.
And ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after
25 got the star on his name.
Defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Here comes this home crowd.
Yeah, because he's the best one.
The field on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
I ain't played my starter running back since the first game of the season. I've been using the 2 and the 3 because my starter hit wear and tear is so high. I'm trying to save him for the end of the year.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Finds the tight end. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line.
I played, like I said, my starter runner played the first game of the season, and he ain't played since then. As much as I be wanting to play him, like, he's really good, but his wear and tear is so high that I do not want to jeopardize him. Like, I would rather have him at the end of the year than at this point of the year.
And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
All right, Keith.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
Here we go.
It is.
They go
It
back
is.
to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Vincent. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vincent.
How the hell was I stiff on him? He still made the tackle.
They'll mark it at the 6. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
What powerful run.
That wasn't a first down?
Driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
I thought it was.
QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get
I wasn't as confident as Leno was with that kick. I missed too many of them.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to turn the corner on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
Bro, they laying shit
then
down.
That big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of
formation
push.
works.
Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease.
It looks weird.
Make yards for him.
But they picking up all the blocks they need to pick up.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and
big time, little boy. I don't know how my corner got beat so fast, but well, you got help on defense.
On a drive, David, but chip shot field goals breaks into the open, breaks the tackle.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And the Bruins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give as they work on that clock. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Using his legs, it's Vincent. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to go with that trip to the house. The AT unit on the field.
Yeah, so when he stop running.
And
Okay.
he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No
Yeah, I know these.
loss between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going right to work up top. Quarterback extends the play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got his man on the outside. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick 6.
And this defense comes up with a big
No,
play.
and I couldn't either. I just had to run the same play.
Hands in the INT, but taking it
I just went turbo. Not turbo. I just went reset play.
This offense licking their chops.
Shit, I'm not finna go in no cover 2.
Punch this in.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line.
God.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big
Man,
defensive
that's
tackle.
why they talk ain't this nice, man.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their
I
backs
paid for this
against the
offensive
wall.
line in this goddamn pool. I know these motherfuckers is not nice enough to motherfucker
Nice job being
outspent.
aggressive by this defense.
On 2nd and
Shit.
goal, he carries again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yes, they are.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the
GG.
booth. I'll watch
Them,
those two
them
teams
14
play
points.
anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun
Them
about
hurt
good
you.
teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous
Must have had me a
playmakers.
drink, so I go
They're
back
both
to
going to
sleep.
make a lot of noise late in the college
Well,
football
I don't
season.
know how long I
But
took
give
a
the
nap for.
higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
I'm slowly
That'll
waking
put
up
the
now,
wrap on
realizing
things from
shit.
here for David
I'm
Pollack
be up
and
all
Jesse
night.
Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It was a terrible try to run the ball. 13 yards, 5 yards. The quarterback had the most rushing yards because I had that long run with him. How about they said my tight end didn't drop no passes. He got credited with 0 drops. He dropped at least 3 because I started not wanting to put the ball where I need to put it if I was going to throw it to him. He ain't going to catch shit but a screen route apparently. 0 drops. But two of my wide receivers got credited for a drop. Yeah, what? My running back had 2 drops. I don't remember throwing him the ball none. They put these drops on the wrong people. It's a tough time getting stopped. They got stopped when we need them to get stopped.